Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 9th episode of Adachi to Shimamura. And the last episode, we kind of ended off on Shimamura meeting up with her old friend Tarumi, and some stuff could come of that. Maybe some drama, maybe some jealousy, maybe all of the above and more. I'm not quite sure, but that is certainly something that's happening. And of course, Yashido and the little sister are bonding, which is quite nice. So yeah, we'll see what happens on all of our relationship fronts this episode. So let's jump right into it. 3, 2, 1, play. Bum 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 bum. February 3rd. Oh no, we're on 14th itself. Here you go. I know I'm early, but I was promised there'd be chocolate on this day. I demand my chocolate. I came on this way. Do not tell me I'm not getting chocolate. This is an Earth custom. I know of it. I see how it is. Okay, I guess we got that worked out. Yeah. I sure can. That would be understandable. If I had a Kotatsu, I would never leave it. Let's get my PC set up on top. Might have some overheating issues, but it'd be fine. Ohio. There's that person. So, are we gonna talk about that at all? Maybe after the opening? That really was quite funny, though. Just Yashido coming over for chocolate. It's just funny, though, because, like, on the screen, we saw it, like, tick over from the 13th to the 14th, so it kind of felt like 1 minute past midnight, it just became the 14th. She knocks on the door demanding chocolate. Like, the second Valentine's Day starts. I thought that was kind of funny. I don't know if that's what they were going for or not, but it's how I took it. And that's what matters. Got that one meme image where the second Halloween ends, you know, people start setting up for celebrating Christmas. Sorry, I'm just really thirsty. And the opening is the best time to drink water because it's not much to say. And we are back into it in the classroom. What are those two up to? Is what she's clearly wondering. Hey, Shimamura, glad you could make it. Always nice to see you. Yeah, I bet. Just don't get burned by her. Always hate when there's two conversations on the screen at once. So, hello. Came over to see you. Possibly wanting chocolate, yes. Oh. You got pretty close there, Shimamura. I don't think our hearts were ready for that. Yeah, Adachi, best doggy. Yeah, that is the advantage of that. You get all the skinship. All kinds of things. I mean, she's not wrong. I don't mind though, it's fine, Adachi, don't worry about it. Nagoya. I that is probably a ways, yeah. Like, I don't know exactly how far, but yeah, what are you Naruhodoing me for? Oh, okay. Now whatever you want. Well, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, she's definitely a little bit different. I did notice that. But I mean, it's not bad. That's a good point. Need two to cook on. Life goals right there. Yeah, you remember that. I remember that. So you have to remember that. Thing's amazing, so you should just always wear it, even at school. Ignore the teacher complaints. So are we not going to talk about the Tanumi stuff? I hope that's her name. I think that's her name. It's something like that. Might want to hurry up. Very in sync there near the end. But just enough. It's okay, I can sit on your lap. I'm your puppy after all. Oh, she wants the lap, okay. I mean, I can live with either one, really. It's because I spend all night dreaming about you, I can't get any sleep. And what comes next is the important part. No, not at all. How much has she laughed today? Okay, so that's not too bad. Shitty to yeah, the classic way to pass the time. That was the first thing that came to mind. I had no idea what that is. Although I can't think of a better one off the top of my head. Suzuki, ski, say it. Say it. No, the countdown. You know you want to say it. Yeah, as soon as she said Aisu, I knew that where that was going. But she's gonna chicken out, of course. uh, maybe next time. uh, I mean, I got some suggestions. I guess that's fine. It's close to hand holding. I'll take it. And there we go. Just doing this out. I almost wish we didn't skip over that. Yeah. I wonder if there's anything to do with her interactions with a certain other girl. Oh. Really? Okay. Here comes the exchange. Oh, we rewinded. Okay, so we are gonna see the outing, the hangout session. Yes, chocolate from a girl. No, but something better. Press X to doubt. That's the face that was. So yeah, very much paralleling our current situation quite a bit, although not exactly, but pretty close. Okay, yeah, very similar. Jesus. Are we gonna play Shitty Tori too? Well, that's a pretty big difference. She took the seed. I think that says a lot. I mean, it's not a complicated question. Oh, but yeah, fair enough. Fair enough, I gotcha. Yeah, but do you actually go to the school? Yeah, that has been a discussion, yeah. What did you call her? Shima. That's that. Shima-chan, that's actually pretty cute. Shima-chan. That face of expectation. Oh, ouch. I see how it is. Time can do that to a person. Also, meeting a certain other person can do that. Strange was an odd translation for that. What? Wait, what? Why would you bring that up? They didn't even play Shitty Tori, so... So yeah, definitely not all that great compared to the current one. Okay, just sit right on there. Yes, don't let them go to waste. Like the boomerang. Maybe we could like feed each other. Maybe mouth to mouth to mouth. No time like the present when you have a present. Cookie tea chocolate. Wow, that face. I think her day was just greatly improved. Getting to eat Shimamura's chocolates. Next to Shimamura. Okay, you're getting really close. You're very much in kissing range. I hope you know that. That's not a kiss, but I guess it's technically skinship. Those are some good-looking chocolates, though. I'll be honest. So we are gonna do some feeding each other. Here we go. Yes, this is what she meant. Did you not get that? She wants to put it in your mouth. And you're just about there. Just open up. And there we go. And there we go. Success. We actually did it. Good job, team. That was extremely date-like. I mean, it already kind of was, but it went up another notch after that. What are you up to? What starts at 6 p.m.? Huh. A promotion, huh? Is there gonna be a message for Adachi up there? I love you, Kazuki. Oh, yeah, Makiko. That's obviously not it. So, I love you, Take, Mizu. Mizu, that's a name. Water. I hope we can. I hope we continue to stay close. I think that might be it. That might be the one. That's where she got the idea. Facing opposite directions. Yeah, their day together definitely was more awkward and yeah than I expected it to be. Considering how kind of giddy she seemed like today. Because yeah, we saw those messages earlier from Adachi's perspective, and this is where she gives her reply. Yeah, we should definitely do this again sometime. Do you remember yet? Shima-chan. Oh! Haru-chan. It's not as cute as Shima-chan, but... well, you heard that one. Korekara mo nakayoku shite ikou ne. Yeah, Shimamura. I mean, that was pretty clear. Everybody else doing the I love you messages, and she does that. Which is a little bit different. I mean, who else would that possibly be? You don't say. Ah, okay, gotcha. That lady. Hope she's still okay. Yeah, goes by too quickly. Yes, please clarify. Like, should we start kissing or what? That's what we're asking. What? Yeah, that definitely cleared things up. Thank you, Shimamura. Why? That's good to hear. I think she's just overcome with emotion. Like that. Does that get her feelings across? I hope it does. Is she choking? Well, she is now. You are such a dork, Adachi. Gloms. Yeah, does that mean... That's how I took it too. Yes. Is that even a question? Yes, of course. Like, constantly. If she could get away with it, you would walk places in that position. Why? What do you mean, why? Just because it's... You do it. Yeah, that's a good reason. I love you, Adachi. Come at me, bro. I mean, they're both dorks, honestly, but... Oh! Wow, she went right for the chest. I can respect that. How could you fail at a hug so badly? This is definitely not Gayoku, that's for sure. I don't know what you're talking about. I feel warmer already. I'm sure they do. I mean, I do. And I know you guys. It is a very nice hug, though. It had like a rocky start, but... It is a very nice hug. Yoshikoi, just... this is the weirdest couple I've seen in a while. In anime. Just... Just the whole conversation is everything, just like... It's like... it's like, can I hug you? Why? That's why. Because it's warm? Okay, sure, that I guess, whatever. Come at me, bro. Da, poof. Da, just, da, poof. Just, I don't know. Just these two. We didn't get any kind of follow-up on Yashiro and the sister, did we? And that's unfortunate. I'd like to have seen more of that. I kind of want to rewatch that final scene again. Okay, just a preview. Okay, that was the 9th episode of Adachi to Shimamura. And this episode, we had our, like, Valentine's date. Because, you know, Adachi hadn't got chocolate for Shimamura yet, because apparently she wanted it to be the freshest of fresh chocolate, so we got that to do. But before, the very first thing we got in the episode, though, was our, pretty sure it was our, yeah, Yashiro and little sister thing. She just shows up on February 14th. She's like, chocolate? I'm pretty sure this is like an Earthling thing where, you give me chocolate, so could you do that for me? That'd be great if you could do that. So, there was no chocolate given in that scene, though. She even spun her arm and stuff, but yeah, no chocolate. But later, I think it happened later, just off screen. I would have liked to have seen it. The the exchange of chocolate between those two. That would have been nice, but unfortunately, did not quite happen there. But I did like the both of them spinning their arms together. That was quite nice. It doesn't beat the scarf treatment, like whatever you call that scene from last time, but it was pretty good. It was pretty good. Then we had a lot of Adachi stuff, the usual kind of Adachi stuff, right? Not too much to say about that. But we also had that whole Tamura. God, what was her name? I think it was Tamura. It was something like that. That girl. You know who I'm talking about, even if it's the wrong name. Yeah, we had that thing kind of lingering over our heads, kind of wondering how that went exactly, because we just saw them meet each other and then kind of time skipped to the Adachi and Shimamura stuff. So the whole time I was kind of curious, especially because, Shimamura was acting a little bit different, right? A little bit more giddy, if I had to put a word to it. Laughing easily, just kind of had this pleasant aura to her. I don't know how to describe it. But Adachi seemed to pick up on something being a bit different about her. Right, so that just kind of made me think things went, badly well between those two, if that makes sense at all. But once we actually finally took a step back and looked at it, it was a little bit awkward, like a couple people that haven't been interacting much lately, people that have changed a decent amount, trying to just hang out like they usually would. There was some awkwardness there. I mean, I'm trying to think of another word for it besides awkward that's a bit more specific, accurate, but my vocabulary is terrible, so I got nothing. But there was definitely that sort of atmosphere to it. Right, and it was very interesting how it paralleled the interactions with Adachi quite a bit, but also had some very stark differences. The biggest one probably just be Shimamura being the one to sit down rather than letting Adachi do it. That alone, a lot can be taken away just from that, honestly. I do like the more the sun comments from Adachi, because it reminds me of Simple Gear, because between Hibiki and Miku, I forget which one says it's a witch, but one of them calls the other one her sunshine, so it's very similar to that. I should rewatch Simple Gear again soon. But anyway, yeah, we had that stuff. And eventually, yeah, we agreed to go to Nagoya, I think it was, for chocolate. And at this point, Adachi did not know that Shimamura had already done that for her chocolate, right? So she gets to go twice in a short span of time, twice, 2 days. So that was fun. And also, all the Adachi stuff just wanting to be Shimamura's puppy. I mean, that's great. I mean, being a dog is kind of the peak of life, really. You just get to laze around and spend time with your owner, get taken on walks, get your belly rubbed. And if you have a great owner like Shimamura, there's really no downside to being a puppy, right? So I understand. I get it, Adachi. Don't worry about it. Don't feel bad. Don't feel like a weirdo. That's definitely something to aspire for. Yeah, I for sure. So that was that. I'm sure Adachi would make a wonderful puppy as well. We even played Shiritori to pass the time, and I was wondering how that would go. And yeah, as soon as we had the Aisu thing, it was pretty clear it was going for the ski, giving a bit of a pretext for Adachi to say that she loves Shimamura, but she did not take it. She chickened out, which is very much in character with Adachi, so it didn't surprise me too much, really. But, oh well. Shiritori is always a nightmare to translate, right? So it's always interesting to see how they go about it. And I'm fine with how they did it. So, they did not, and she did not play Shiritori with Tamura. I really hope that's her name. It's something like that. Yeah, we talked a little bit about the hair highlights, right? Because they're fading, and Shimamura hasn't quite decided what she wants to do with that just yet. Which could be a bit symbolic in itself, Just overall life, what she wants to do going forward. Because she's kind of still figuring some things out, right? Tanumi, okay, there's her name, Tanumi. Right, Tanumi. I'll try to remember that. Okay. Anyway, yeah, just their thing. There's not much more to say on their hangout session, really. I do like how I flashback to the boomerang, because, you know, that's still a thing. It's not really relevant to anything going forward, but it is still just kind of sitting in the room, a reminder, being a gift from her. And she does not want the chocolate to suffer the same fate. She wants her to actually eat it, so that led us to eating it right then and there. And we even got a little feeding session, you know, the classic thing, you know, very, very romantic sort of thing that we did here. So really maximize the date feeling of the interaction, for sure. The chocolate itself looked great too. No doubt about that. And then we had our special message, right? I think it was right about, well, I mean, we see it like twice. Like, we see it once, and we had some more flashback stuff, then we see the rest of it. But basically, it was essentially like, yeah, she wants to continue to get along with her, grow closer, Nakayoshi, you know, however you want to translate that. Rather than the actual, like, straight up I love you that were from other people on there, because, you know, they're not quite the typical pair, right? So they wouldn't have that sort of thing. We're still building up to that. Eventually, we'll get that, but not yet. Not yet. That's very much a future thing. But this alone was more than enough for Adachi. She got clearly very excited, very emotional, and just dived towards Shimamura to embrace her, right? So yeah, that was all great, and just even had even more hugs later in the episode once we got the okay, you know. So yeah, just high quality hugs between these two is all I really need in life, really. And I got plenty of it this episode, so I got no real complaints. So, because I would have liked to have seen some of the, because we commented on it, right, that people probably think they're weirdos. I would like to have seen some of their opinions, like some random person over here being like, wow, those two girls are sure are something. Let's go. You know, I don't know, just that would have been funny. But yeah, I can definitely see the value in just focusing from their perspective, for sure, because that is the one that matters, right? Anyway, yeah, yeah, the hugging at the end was quite something. Very unique approach to hugging, for sure. Anyway, yeah, I liked it. I liked the episode. I'm glad, you know, there wasn't like any real drama that came about from her freaking name, Udemy, was it? Something like that? I'm sorry, I don't hate you, I'm bad with names, and, you know, you're not even that important. And the other two characters, the only reason I remember the other character names is because they're in the title, okay? And you don't have that advantage, so, sorry. Udemy, I think it was, right, something like that, maybe. I don't know things. I think that was wrong too. But, the point is, she's a person, right? I'm right about that much at least, so. Anyway, that's all I got to say on the episode. I probably don't need to remember her name because she's probably not going to come up again, probably. So it's all good. Anyway, yeah, that's all. I'm just gonna end it off here while I'm ahead. So thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.